So, you know what's funny? In my copy of Red Hot Rumble, I still have the coupon for Johnny Rockets in it.
Oh God!
There's a copy, yeah, because it
fucking Johnny Rockets.
It's sponsored. Like there's like Johnny Rocket ads in the game.
Here's an interesting story about Johnny Rockets.
Nope. Oh fuck. Okay.
And I know what you're thinking, Tom. How can you have an interesting story about Johnny Rockets?
I love Johnny Rockets, but I'm sure you're going to ruin it for us in this story.
I am. Becky and I recently went on a cruise. It was in February. We went to some tropical locations. It was a good time. We had a great time.
Good time had by all.
Everybody had a good time. But they had like for lunch, they just had like a buffet. Same thing for breakfast. But they had like a really nice, fancy place for dinner that you could eat.
Still? Fuck.
Well, stop being terrible. But they had a deli, which was upstairs on like the top deck of the ship. They also had a Johnny Rockets. And the deli, I forget, like, it was like the deli was also like on Mondays or Thursday or something. Like it was like a Mexican restaurant. So, but anyway, the moral of the story is one night it was like lunchtime, and we're like, I don't really want to eat the buffet. Like,
shit,
it's fucking buffet food and whatever. And we're like, oh, we'll just get something else. Like, we'll go over to Johnny Rockets or wherever. We walk up the door. You have to pay $7 to even sit in there.
Well,
yeah.
That's not a normal Johnny Rockets experience.
No, but I was like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Like, so I have to pay to get in here, and then it, like, if you ate at the buffet or at dinner, it was included. So not only did you have to pay like $6 or7 to get into Johnny Rockets, but then you had to pay for the food on top of it.
That's pretty shitty.
That's fucking crazy. So that's my story about why I've never eaten at Johnny Rockets.
They're good, but yeah, that would ruin it for me.
Whenever we were walking up there, we were like trying to decide, what we were gonna do for food, and Becky's like, I don't know. I'm like, how's Johnny Rockets? And she's like, I don't know, like, they put slices of cheese on their French fries. I think it's gross.
Really?
Yep. It seems kind of weird.
That's weird. I never had cheese fries there, so I don't know if that's like a normal thing.
It's like what they used to do at the ye old dinery. With Beauty School Dropout and John Travolta asking Sandy if she's gonna walk out of that drive-in. A diner.
Give us some tea with ass.
Why are you talking like Frank's dad?
I don't know. Can we dance with your dates?
Again, I love that movie. And I wish more people would understand how great it is.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Animal House.
Oh, Animal House is great.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to mention
Here's the thing. People who are younger than us will never understand that movie.
Like, never understand how good it is because like movies like that will never happen again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is why I kind of still refuse to see the remake of Vacation.
I heard it's not that great anyway.
It's not a remake?
Well, I know it's not a remake, but I mean like a...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I heard
sequel.
It's like, hey,
Remember when this happened?
Like, let's make really, like, rude and crude jokes, but they never go anywhere interesting. And, hey, you remember this guy? Like, laugh because he has a cameo in it. Yeah. Like, hey, Charlie Day's in it. Laugh because he's in there. Like, hey, like, this pilot is played by this guy. Laugh because he's in there.
Remember when Chevy Chase?
Hey, you want to see Thor's dick? Because apparently that's a thing in the movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Chris Hemsworth is in it. Holy shit, I wrecked that second helicopter.
Well, after all that talking about ladies loving Thayer in the River City Ransom that time we played episode, now we know that if you want to see Thayer's peen, there you go. Just like Lenny Kravitz, whip out his paper.
That was the best thing ever. It was so stupid. His fucking donger popped out.
His donger.
But no, I was gonna say this. Fuck.
I used to be afraid of pee-pee. I used to be afraid to pee-pee.
What the fuck was I gonna
watch
say
that
now?
later.
Oh, when we were talking about like movies that people hate for some reason.
Yeah.
Movies that people hate are ones that not everyone really talk about. You guys were talking about Monty Python, and how you like Life of
Meaning of Life.
Meaning of Life. I really like Life of Brian.
Oh, I love Life of Brian.
That's
yeah, Life of Brian's amazing, but like,
and people say like, oh, the first one you watched is like your favorite one, nostalgia goggles. I watched I watched Holy Grail first.
So did I.
And I really like Holy Grail, but I saw Life of Brian, I thought it was like hilarious.
Yeah, I like Life of Brian more.
He dropped his shoe! And they're chasing after him because he dropped his fucking shoe.
I think the best part about Life of Brian is when Jesus is doing the Sermon on the Mount, and they show they're like, what did he say? They're like yelling at each other during the Sermon on the Mount. It's fucking hysterical. It's so good.
I remember this specifically the first time I watched Life of Brian. When Brian opens the window
and his dick's
hanging out, I was like, what?
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw a peeper on film.
That's, you know what? You're not wrong. Same here too.
Graham, that sexy man. He was the first peeper I ever saw that wasn't my own. Oh shit! Little did I know it would be a lifetime of penises after that.
Fuck you.
And I think one of the best things that like especially Tom.
One of the best things about seeing people on the internet.
No. Movies. One of the best things about seeing penises is not even the penises itself. It's the balls, sir.
You know what? No. When they show balls, oh man.
Did you hear about Free the Bacon?
What?
I don't even fucking know.
Kevin Bacon is trying to get a Twitter hashtag started about making it acceptable for males to have gratuitous nudity scenes in movies.
You know what? He's not wrong. There's not enough dick in movies.
First of all, you can have the most dramatic movie ever, and if you showed a penis, I would laugh harder than I've ever laughed.
Because fucking dicks are funny.
Dicks are hilarious.
Dicks are the fucking funniest thing ever.
Everybody's shit is weird, but dicks are hysterical.
I'm like dying in this game right now, and I don't fucking care because we're talking about dicks.
Dicks!
Guppy, I hope you're paying attention for that quote for Facebook.
Oh man, all this talk about penis.
I'm dying in this game, but I don't even care because we're talking about dicks.
That sounds like something Bird would say.
I know, right?
But what I was gonna say is the one thing from Meaning of Life that we always quote is when somebody's talking about something like convoluted, we do and if you're not going home, you don't have to move your clothes down to the lower peg.
You don't have to send your notes home. I love that fucking bit. It's so fucking stupid. And then, like, right after that, don't they have just... Isn't it like a sex ed class?
He's fucking his wife.
He starts having sex with his wife, and then right after that is when they do the big rugby scene.
Yeah.
And then they're just, like, beating the shit out of those little kids. It's fucking hysterical. That whole thing is amazing.
I forgot about them beating the kids up in the rugby thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like they make the one older kid play on the little kid's team, and then he's got the ball and he's running, and the teacher just puts his legs out and trips him.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Fucking great. It's so good.
Oh, shit. Oh, moral of the story, watch the fucking Meaning of Life.
So good.
The part where they're in fucking... Is that heaven? Where they're, like, having dinner? Is that heaven, or are they having dinner in hell? The old couple?
It's in hell.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's in hell.
No, they're in heaven.
Oh, okay.
Remember, because they eat the salmon mousse and then they go to heaven.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It was the salmon mousse.
But there's another part where they're eating dinner in like a dungeon. Yeah. And they're like, oh yeah. Would you like some conversations?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, the conversations bit. Yeah, they're in like a torture room or something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly
weird.
what it was. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. But
yeah, that's like a torture room or something like that. There's like a bunch of like people hung up on the wall and stuff like that.
Yeah. But there's so many weird, like...
What would you like to talk about? Live organ transplants.
There's so many weird bits that, like, as a kid... Like, I mean, Bert and I watched Monty Python as kids.
Yeah.
And I don't mean...
Same here.
I don't mean, like, we were, like, 11 and 12, like, old enough to understand all of it. Like, we were like, little.
We were like 5 and 6.
Because my dad fucking loved it.
Now, I will say this, when we were that young... We were not allowed to watch the sex ed scene in the Meaning of Life.
Yeah, we weren't allowed.
But like everything else was okay.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of Benny Hill when I was like really young.
Really?
Really young when I probably shouldn't have. Yeah.
And like we were allowed to. The other thing we were allowed to watch.
Oh, these guys I love too. The fucking fencer guys or whatever these are.
is we were allowed to watch Blazing Saddles, but we weren't allowed to watch any of the scenes where they said racist words.
Yeah.
Like the main scene that they let us watch.
The sheriff is near.
Yeah, that one. That was the one, like, because I never saw that until I got to be like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've been missing this scene this whole time, and like, I'm like it's a funny. Like,
sorry about the up yours.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like the one part that they always let us watch was the part where they're sitting around eating the beans.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
all farting. Because I don't care who you are. My mother thinks that's the funniest fucking thing on earth.
Yeah, my mom seriously just like almost chokes every time we watch that movie. At that exact part.
You know what though? You know what sucks about that part? Is that's one joke that still exists to this day, but the rest of the movie they can't fucking do.
Yeah,
Fart jokes are still okay.
yeah.
That's another one. You won't see a movie like that anymore.
Oh God, no.
I was talking to my boss because he and I have had several discussions about Monty Python and old movies and stuff. But we were talking about this, and I'd said for a long time, I was like, well, you know, Mel's still alive. Like maybe he'll pull one last ride out. You know what I mean? Like maybe he'll do one last one before he hangs it up.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it, and I'm like, I don't think he should.
No, you really should.
No.
Because it's not. I mean, he's not gonna, you know, ruin his legacy or anything like that by making a new movie. But he just doesn't need to.
No. Like, I would really love to see another Spaceballs movie, but I know it wouldn't be as good.
Well, the cartoon was terrible.
Well, you know, I'm going on record saying the cartoon never existed.
Yeah, it was bad. Because I remember.
I still say to this day that Rick Moranis' idea of doing Spaceball 3, The Quest for Spaceballs 2, is the best idea anyone's ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it sure was.
I love Rick Moranis. What a cool fucking dude.
And he's apparently one of the nicest dudes in
Yeah,
all
that's
of
Yeah.
like that's.
I like doesn't do anything anymore because like he just like
he's like wanted to hang out with his family and shit.
yeah.
Cool by me.
Which Jon Stewart's like, well, not to date ourselves, but his last show,
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
and like that's the same thing. Like he's going so he can spend more time with his kids and stuff. And apparently he had Dennis Leary on. He's like, you wait like 6 months after you're done, your kids are gonna be like, Dad, go get a fucking job. Because like everyone he's had on recently is all like comedians and everyone that you know. Like Paul Rudd was on, and like Louis C.K. was on like
Atlanta Falcons.
like Dennis Leary and all sorts of people. So it's all like people he's known for like years.
Right.
Punch him in the cock.
All right, cock punch.
All right.
That's no good.
You can do it.
I'll try to put my.
By
ass
the
into it
way,
this time.
I did not know that thing where Sonic says if someone touches you somewhere that you don't like is no.
You seriously
I
didn't know about that?
was a real. I thought that was a joke somebody made
No,
up.
dude, that's super fucking real.
I saw the clip. Someone played the clip on something like as a joke recently. Didn't know. I had no idea that was fucking real.
Yeah,
I had no goddamn idea.
I remember like
Play that clip right now.
yeah, Tom, bring that clip up. I seriously,
Show
I'm
that
not,
sexy Sonic footage.
That's no good.
I'm not shitting you. I remember that episode. Like I remember seeing that clip on TV because I was old enough that Sonic was cool, but I was also old enough that I didn't have to like. I wasn't like super concerned about being molested.
I was at that point where I'm like, no one's touching me.
Yeah, I'm like 12, 13.
I'm past my prime.
I'm on a weird age to be molested. That's awful. I'm gonna replace all of that dialogue.
No, you're not gonna replace shit.
I'm gonna replace all that dialogue with the sounds of dogs barking.
No.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's too much work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. But yeah, so like I just remember I remember seeing that and I was like, what the fuck? If somebody touches you in a place you don't like, that's no good.
So.
I was on. Speaking of PSAs, I was also talking to Tom that I watch all of the dumb GI Joe PSAs again recently.
There's pork chop sandwiches.
Pork chop sandwiches.
My favorite one
Hey,
is.
I'm a computer.
My favorite one is still the one where the guy wakes up the kids in the middle of the night and he's like, "Oh God!"
Yeah. I like the
One day you wake up and you're on fire.
I bet you won't touch that button, bitch. Check it out.
Check it out.
I like body massage. I'm a body massage machine. Go.
Yeah.
I also like nice catch. I always quote nice catch Blanco Nino. Too bad your ass got sacked.
Bitch.
There's so many like, and my favorite ones are the ones like I know I say this a lot, but like my favorite one is the one that like nobody quotes.
Which one's that?
The fucking the one where like the guy with the fucking mask wakes up the kids in the middle of the night and you just hear him, he's like, and they're like, what the fuck? And they walk out and he takes off his helmet and he's like, sometimes you wake up and you're on fire. Like, I don't know why I love that one so much.
Yeah.
The pork chop sandwiches one is pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah. I'm just gonna fuck off.
The one where they're in the boat and the guy pops out of the water. Buzz Lightyear, I love your movies. Oh shit. There was so many of those, like, that was before YouTube existed, you youngins. Where you had to like go to people's websites or Albino Black Sheep to find something.
Or E-Bombs World.
Yep.
Man, how the mighty have fucking fallen. Have you seen E-Bombs World recently?
No.
It's fucking bad.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, I used to love that site.
What was the one that had like the Buffy swearing keyboard? Was that something awful?
That was rather good.
That was rather good.
This is the guys I was talking about.
Did they do like Quiznos commercials back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that shit. That shit was super weird.
I've been saying it before, but these Bianchis are my favorite, the football guys. Out of like any of the ones in here, these are my favorites.
I like how that guy's arm just went flying.
Yeah, it's like Mortal Kombat, 15 femurs go flying past.
Yep. You gotta get all the famers, dude.
By the way, every time we talk about that, it's literally 15 femurs. Like, it's never a different number or body part.
No.
It's always 15 femurs.
Yeah. Well, that was what was always there. Like, there was either forearms, fucking femurs, or rib cages.
It's even whenever you were, I was over here the other day and you were playing Mortal Kombat 10, and they had the classic fatalities.
Oh, yeah.
The one, it was like, it looked exactly like that. It was like a million of the same bone just popping out of like someone.
That was Melina's classic fatality.
Yeah.
Which you were right when we watched it the other night. It is the dumbest fucking
It's
looking
so
thing
stupid.
ever.
I hate it.
I mean, I've always hated that finisher, but it's even dumber in Mortal Kombat X. It's easily worse. Do you have to knock it up into the... Oh, okay.
Well, you have to go both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have to get the key over here, and then...
Here's your lady, mister.
I know.
Also, I looked up footage of the... after we did Wonderful 101, I looked up footage of the Viewtiful Joe Wonderful 1, and you're absolutely right. It's pretty much Viewtiful Joe.
What?
The... whatever... I can't remember... Wonder Hero or whatever his name is. That's basically just Joe.
Oh, yeah. I can't think of his name now. Fuck.
Poseman. Is it Poseman or something like that?
Yeah, I think it is Poseman, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
by the way, there's a puzzle that's coming up with these bombs that you're probably gonna have to fast forward through.
Okay.
Because
Good to know.
It's annoying as shit.
Since we're talking about it now, what's our speed of music gonna be?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Can it be the Viewtiful Joe anime theme song?
Oh, Jesus
Can it be
Christ.
Alice in Hell?
Yes! Yes, it can
Just
be.
make it the chorus where you go, Alice in Hell!
Aren't you growing cold? So bad.
So bad or the best thing ever?
Probably a combination of both.
So bad it's the best thing ever.
Hentai a go-go, baby.
No, there's like a real quick section with the bomb. To get into the Hulk Davidson boss fight. That's really annoying.
I'm also disappointed that those guys can't be hurt by those lasers.
Yeah,
Some would say, where are my lasers at? And I would say to you that they are right here. If you were to ask me where my lasers were at, I would tell you they were right here.
Some might also say that they are piercing lasers.
They're also faster than a laser bullet. And louder than an atom bomb. I hate us.
What?
We're so
stupid. Why?
so fucking
We're the
dumb.
biggest bunch of assholes that ever fucking existed.
Hey guys, let's do some Bird and Ando episodes. How many times do you want to talk about Judas Priest in this episode, guys? I don't know. Hey, do you want to reference that thing we said 100 times?
This bomb. Okay.
It
I was gonna say, I thought it might
respawned
have
in its
fucked
original location?
I hope so. Okay, it did. Because I was gonna say I fucked myself on this one.
Any luck? Any luck finding a cheap copy of Earthworm Jim yet?
I haven't even bothered to look.
Because when we were out today, I saw it for $30 on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Earthworm Jim 2, wasn't it?
Yep.
Good lord.
Nobody wants you to have it, man.
Apparently.
Not for you, not anymore. Not like this. Wow, that uses up energy really fucking fast.
Well, because I'm playing it on adult. And on normal, the VFX bar goes down faster.
Jesus Christ.
That's
So, like,
why
adult is the standard difficulty.
It's normal,
correct?
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm trying to save up to get the VFX, whatever it's called, because it makes your power go by. It uses up less power. Fuck. There we go.
So wait, you had to slow it down to blow the door open the whole way?
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. I like that they're like... I like this game and I like its story, but I like that they're not like constantly shoving the story in your face.
No.
It's
There's
just like,
hardly any story to this
it's
game.
just like, here's a little bit of story, fight, do some shit.
Like, they'll tell, like I showed you earlier with the cutscenes, like, between levels. Like, the narrator's just telling you that Joe gotta fucking find Sylvia. That's literally it.
Yeah.
And all Joe cares about is trying to figure out what he wants to call himself, what his superhero name's gonna be.
Go find your bitch!
Like, I think even, like, whenever you find her, she's, like, in a cage, and she's like, what have you been doing all this time? He's like, I don't know, I've just been trying to figure out what I want to call myself. Like, he says some, like, something shitty to her, and it's hilarious.
Get them sweet kicks.
So,
them sweet
so Tom, would you like to talk about the worst headline you've ever seen for an article in your entire life?
Oh my god.
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but
Alright,
I was just thinking
Is this
about
like a recent thing?
Yeah, okay, so if you may have seen my Facebook post today.
Oh yeah, you bitching.
Yeah, you're not a snowflake, shut the fuck up. Because while I respect that people have their own opinions, sometimes maybe keep them to yourself, that's all.
You know, people are going to be people, and people on the internet are going to be people on the internet.
Yeah,
like we've said before.
So I want to read this description of a blog post that was written, and I want you to tell me how you feel about it. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that, you know what, I'll say it afterwards, so that way I don't ruin the headline for you.
Yeah,
okay.
This is good.
Here's the tagline for this specific blog post. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm suing Leonardo DiCaprio because he wouldn't give me his autograph. It's really heartbreaking that white men with power can treat women this way in 2015. But I hope that this will put him behind bars and make him think about his privilege.
Check your privilege, sis scum.
Yeah. So I wanted to preface this with
that triggered me.
what I wanted to
Your whole face, your body, mind, and soul is the trigger to me at all times, Ando.
what I wanted to preface this with is that
I gotta take a drink.
I don't think that feminism is wrong.
I don't even disagree with some of the.
I don't disagree with a lot of it, but my issue here is is that you're trying to sue an actor who didn't give you an autograph because he probably didn't even see you.
Or half the time.
Yeah. And you're trying to put him in jail because he's a white man in power.
He is.
And by power, you mean...
By the way, if you're gonna put a powerful white man in jail for being a complete shit, by all means do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're getting a little political here. I don't know if we want to go this far.
We don't wanna...
But you know what I'm saying.
I'm going to say this.
Put one of those assholes in jail.
Leonardo DiCaprio isn't really that important anyway. He's never won an Oscar.
I know, right?
Oh, shots fired.
But I literally read that this morning and my brain couldn't function. Like, I couldn't form words after I read it.
Yeah, that is the dumbest thing I think
And the
I've
same
ever heard.
woman wrote another post about how
Deadpool is the worst thing ever created.
Oh, Christ.
Because it's... I don't even know. It was like sexist or something. I don't remember exactly what the thing was. And while maybe you might not be wrong because it's Deadpool and Deadpool is supposed to be raunchy as shit, she's also made this point that like superheroes are supposed to be like idols to children and all this other stuff. And I'm like, it's
Since
fucking
when?
Deadpool. It's not made for kids. Like Deadpool never at any point was made for children.
No.
The movie is rated R for a very good reason. But anyway. Let's wipe our slates clean of that. I wanted to share that with all of our fans.
By the way, did you know that people were actually reporting that Deadpool was the first rated R superhero movie?
Nope.
Which is absolutely not.
Have they never seen Blade or fucking Punisher?
Yeah, either of the Punisher movies.
Yeah.
Or Watchmen?
That was the two. Those were the two that someone said were Punisher and Watchmen.
Yeah.
It's also super hilarious to me that I know I've talked about this before, but Punisher Warzone has the fastest time to decapitation of like 11 minutes.
Bird, did you know that Patton Oswalt was on a podcast?
I know because I've talked about it like 5 times.
I couldn't resist.
Man.
I couldn't resist. But yeah. Deadpool looks...
Hey Tom, remember that story that you've already told on here?
No.
About some guy that you like?
About some guy that I like?
I'm just making a generalization that you just made about me. I was trying to mock you, you fucking son of a bitch!
Can I tell you that one of my favorite quotes of all time is from my cousin Vinny, where he said, "I'm making a broad generalization."
Generalization
and then
about broads.
I love that line!
God damn it! That is such a fucking good... so good!
That is seriously... I'm not shitting you.
Okay, this is the
one of
part
my
I'm
favorite
talking
movies of
about.
all time.
This part, it might take a little bit, so... And it's what makes it even worse is that... That clip will loop until you get this right.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's Hulk Davidson, he's singing. He's on the other side of the wall.
Oh, God.
And you have to fast punch this bomb up here and then slow it so it blows up.
Oh, boy.
One of the most annoying parts in this whole fucking game.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So we're gonna fast forward.
I can already feel it. So, fast forwarding begins now?
Punch it all the way up to the top, light it with the candles, and then knock it over. I didn't even know you could do that.
Did it work? It does work. Son of a bitch.
Holy crap, I did not know.
Wow. Okay, so Tom, leave that last section in where we just figured it out what the fuck happens.
I did not know you could do that.
So you've beaten this game, what, you said like 5 or 6 times? And
yeah.
that was the first time you
and
figured
the
it
only
out?
way I've been able to do it, the only way I've ever done it, is do the uppercut, we'll like light it on fire, uppercut, and then just pray to God that this would blow up.
You landed it, yeah.
I did not know, because these all look the same, kind of.
Yeah.
Good job doing it the hard way for years.
I know, right? Here we go. Listen to this voice. I love this cutscene.
I'm glad he's not
Yo.
anymore.
What's up?
I guess you heard I rule the roost around here. Am I right?
Am I right?
Is that Rocksteady?
Pretty close.
He calls him Mega Man.
Just another one of
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
attractions in this movie land.
What? Wait a minute, Jack.
How did you know this was Movie Land?
You need to tell me you knew this world was called Movie Land?
My name is Phil Davidson, and I'm running for Star County Treasurer.
I'm surprised I know a punk like you from the real world knew about our plans, man.
Guys, did you know that Davidson is in the house?
Yep.
You understand? So what's with the feed watch on your arm, man? What, you think you're some kind of Mega Man or something?
Pretty cool, huh?
He did the fucking Fry laugh again.
Revenge Captain. Just call me... I haven't come up with a good name yet.
You know who I am? I'm the one who put that star on Captain Blue's face.
I think the robot devil just said he loved me with Bender's voice and Granny Esther's clothes. I want to go home.